My favorite style of dance is hip-hop.
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 Hip-hop is my favorite style of dance because I have a lot of attitude and I can express my feelings being happy or mad or sad or anything like that.
I like the bachata, but also I like the salsa now. The reason why I like those two is because, you know, it's very close contact. Helps me express my feelings toward that partner, and then we move on from there. That, you know, that's a little bit of pick of a line if you ain't never seen that before.
All right, keep it G-rated, man.
My favorite style of dance is probably Bollywood because I get to be sassy.
My favorite style of dance is definitely lyrical. I find my strength in leaps and turns. Lyrical, you really can get emotionally involved and you can connect to it. So instead of going out there and just doing motions, you really feel them.
Jazz, they're just very fun, upbeat dances that you can really get into and have a good time with.
5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, clear, down. Awesome, thank you.
The partner dancing. It's fun. I think the Latin movement dance, like the salsa and bachata, that's fun. Getting to actually do something with a partner instead. It's not just you dancing. It's like you and your partner going around doing spins and stuff. Some of them are pretty intricate that you can go, and I just like doing those.
On a social level, it opens you up and allows you to be able to connect with other people, and it broadens your experience with other diversities. Diversity is a must, and I know for a fact that our children in Edison Dance Company that would have never been friends if it was outside of Edison Dance Company. But because they're a part of this dance company, it's brought them together.
It's brought me out of my box, so I've been able to communicate with different types of people, since EDC is all around and different, we're diverse, tall, short, black, white, everything, all in one.
We treat each other like we're family, and we have our ups and downs, but we get through them, we work through them, and we love each other. We don't see each other as friends or enemies, we see each other as family.
I've learned to work with all different types of people, and I could help them with something or they can help me with something. Like, it's really helped me get out of my shell and talking to more people.
Well, obviously, you know, there's the social aspect, being able to relate to people and not being afraid to perform as well.
I learned how to work with people more.
I learned that a lot of professional athletes use dance to stay fit and flexible, to make sure that their bodies are right to do their professional job.
It has helped me with the outside world because it helps me communicate with more people and open up to them a little bit more and just be myself around them.
You have to deal with a lot of people when you're in there, and no matter what, you can't get mad at them. So it's just like a lot easier to deal with people outside of class.
It keeps me organized with the dance. Like, we have 11 pieces, we have to learn 11 pieces. Helps me organize and helps me practice focus on things.
If you want something, you have to go for it. You can't just wait around for someone else to help you with it. You just have to go for it yourself and not stop until you get it.
What is the tink tink?
The tink tink, huh?
The tink tink means go and shake what your mama made you.
Tink tink is one of her many sound effects. it gets us ready, like, for whenever she's like, okay, it's time to move to a new transition, or if she wants us to start, it's one of her sound effects where it's like, okay, it's time to get in gear, it's time to go.
The tink tink is a sound that unites.
The tink tink started from the African dancing for when the dancers would have to change, they would go tink tink.
Just basically if she says tink tink, then everybody shuts up and they just listen.
It blew up into an enjoyable, laughable tink tink. Good job, guys. You guys are amazing. And she uses it in every dance style now.
She just made it up, and everybody was like, what is the tink tink? And she said, well, you just better focus, because when I say it, you better get in place. So
when she first did tink tink was back in African. There's like this part where the drum said tink tink tink. It was and she was like do 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 tink tink tink. Then she used it for everything she said. Now she's like, oh, let me go get some of this water. Tink tink tink. Yeah.
Tink tink took a life of its own somehow. All I know is I was tink tinking, and then after a while it caught on, so I would tink tink to begin movements, I would tink tink to end it, and then the next thing I know, I was tink tinking in Latin. I was tinking all over the place, and the kids caught on to it. So moving forward to this year, what has happened is anytime I'm talking, instead of saying, and this is the end or end of discussion, I would say tink tink. And so, or if I'm meeting somebody and I'm like, hey, tink tink tink. So it took on its own life, and then the kids took it and ran with it. And so ever since then, I'm like, you're my tink tinks, and we tink tink everything. I even have tink tink on my window. So it's just fun.